You've been carrying a weight that no one around you seems to acknowledge. A gnawing feeling in your gut, a quiet scream behind your eyes, a constant ache that something is deeply, terribly wrong. Not just in politics, not just in the economy, not just in race, gender, education, religion, justice, or technology, but in everything. The whole thing feels off. Like a dream you can't wake up from, like you're walking through a house that's burning down, but everyone keeps complimenting the drapes, like you're watching a magic trick you've already figured out, but everyone around you is still clapping. And maybe you've tried to name it, tried to talk about it with friends, family, coworkers, tried to find it in a ballad, a Bible, a bottle, a diagnosis, a protest, a meditation app, a tweet. Maybe you've been called angry, extreme, paranoid, broken, ungrateful, too much. Maybe you've called yourself these things, but you're not broken. You're not crazy. You are awake. And that's the most dangerous thing a person can be in a collapsing system. Because when you're awake, you start to see through the performances. You start to notice that the ones in power are the ones who benefit from your confusion. You start to realize that the chaos isn't a glitch. It's a feature. It's the smoke that keeps you from seeing the machine. So let's break that spell together. Let's sit with this, not as victims or cynics, but as witnesses. Let's not look away. Let's not excuse what's inexcusable or rationalize what's unbearable. Let's not make ourselves smaller just to fit into a structure that was never built to hold us. The truth is, the United States of America doesn't make sense. Not morally, not structurally, not spiritually. And if you're here reading this, it means some part of you is done pretending that this is for that part of you. That quiet part, that questioning part, that cracked open part, that part that refuses to die quietly in a system that survives by numbing and silencing the very best in us. This is for that part of you that is still alive and knows it. The world is collapsing because it was built by men who thought in straight lines. Linear thinking created religions that feared change, governments that feared freedom, and economies that feared creativity. Every system built from fear, designed to control what it could not understand. But survival in the age of information requires more than control. It demands faith, a bold, calculated faith, not blind belief, but the ability to see the entire system and still choose to create. That is matrical thinking, the art of seeing self, society, and the unknown as one interwoven reality where freedom is not feared, but necessary. This is not a book of answers. This is a way of seeing the world that will force you to think in systems, not silos. What you are holding is not just a philosophy. It's a new way of perceiving reality. This is not a map. Maps are useless in the dark. This is a training for navigating in the dark. A way of seeing reality when the road ends. The overman is not someone who follows. The overman is one who builds new paths where none existed because he sees what others refuse to see. That everything is connected.